So, anyway, hello, Corey. Hello, all. Maybe this angle will help keep me looking pasty, but probably not. Anyway, I was watching. I'll probably wait till a few more people get in here. I gotta figure out this angle. What I need to do is I need to get a new desktop. It does look a little bit better, but still. I may rearrange my apartment today. That's what I might do. I have today off, so because I think if I had some natural light, it would look a hell of a lot better. Because there's just it just doesn't look right. I was watching. I tried watching this morning. I was gonna make a video about it, but I figured I'd just do a live stream real quick. That way I can answer some questions if people have them. What's for fuck's sakes? Anyway, I tried watching some of Secular Opinions' stupid little weirdo Wonderland. This angle, I do not like this angle for some reason. Gracie the cat is horny. Fuck. Anyway, I don't even like saying that word female. It's like, ugh, it's so cringe. It's say the word women. Anyway, Shanny is a horrible person. But let's remember that Shanny at one point was trying to seduce Boris. And, she was wanting a threesome with her, him, and Jason. So let's just remember that, shall we? I know it's something we'd rather forget, but unfortunately, I'm waiting for people to show up. Sadly, I've blocked most of my viewers, but it's amazing how many people I've had to block lately. Can you imagine those two fucking hippos going at it? Shit. I mean, that'd be one for the history books. They've all been super out of line. And the thing of it is like, at this point, I mean, fucking nose. I gotta blow my nose just a second. Yeah, he's being super ridiculous. I haven't shared the StreamYard. I do have a StreamYard. Why is that site so dark? That doesn't make any sense. I need to just rearrange this whole fucking setup. Get some bright light in here. Oh yeah, he'll be screaming and crying to anybody who'll listen. And what's sad is he's gonna sit there and he's gonna think people like, okay, so the only reason anybody even actually knew that there was something going on is because he put that whole diatribe, just like this huge, long, lengthy diatribe. Yep, basically. he complains about this. I try to have a conversation with him. I'm like, hey, Bruce, let's have a conversation about this. I'm not after your woman, blah, blah, blah. Me and Sabella were having a StreamYard. And I was like, okay. And she was already kind of like, I almost think at that point, Sabella knew something was off. So she wanted to StreamYard. No, Bruce is not streaming. So what happened? This was before he got put in jail. So what happened was last Friday. I think it was last Friday, right? I was streaming. That's Bruce. You're no. You're thinking of Darren, not Bruce. Darren is the Black Onion. That's not Bruce. Darren, for some reason, is simping for Bruce. I don't know why. No, Darren is the Black Onion. That's not Bruce. There might be somebody pretending to be Bruce. I don't know. I'm not watching everything Darren does either, because that kind of gets to the point that I wanted to make, but I wanted a bunch of people. No, Darren's not Bruce. No, Darren's a baby, but not as big as a baby as Bruce is. Bruce, on Friday, me and Sabella were having a stream. We were doing the StreamYard thing where you can do just two people, whatever. I actually asked Bruce, I said, hey, can we have a conversation? I'm not, trying to steal your woman or whatever. He gets on, he starts screaming, I'm going to beat you up and blah, 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 right? I'm just like, whatever. Then Sabella gets mad at him, starts yelling at him. They're fighting with each other. Bruce cuts off the internet, and everything was kind of escalating with Bruce. Bruce was in the process of buying land literally out in the middle of nowhere to basically have a trailer, like a Von Helton style fucking trailer out in the middle of nowhere. Constantly trying to keep Sabella from even going to the store. Sabella couldn't even buy hair dye without Bruce throwing it away. She had to get Bruce's permission to walk to the fucking store. What the fuck? She's a 37-year-old woman and you think she needs your fucking permission to walk to the store? The fuck? The fuck? What? Huh? I'm sorry, but if I had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, she wants to fucking walk to the store and color her hair, okay, whatever. I might not like the color. I might be like, sweetie, what's with the green and purple? What's okay? It'll wash out in a few months. Okay, whatever. You know, I don't know. It's not gonna matter, right? It's not gonna matter. It's her body. She can do what she wants to. And well, yeah, Agent of Doubt said he hadn't like talked to you in like over 10 years. So after Bruce basically cuts off the internet, right? So I can't StreamYard with her. I text her, "Are you okay?" She's freaking out. I call her. She's freaking out. I hear Bruce yelling in the background. Yeah, I'm just like, she's like, I call the OD because I'm not sure what to do. So I just called him, texted him the number, said, "Hey, something's going on. I need you to deal with it because I don't know what the fuck to do." Meanwhile, Bruce is messaging everyone and anyone that he's going to off himself, right? Police get called. And I'm not sure the timeline of events at this point. Sabella will have to tell everybody. But apparently, from what I understand, the police come, they take Sabella to a safe place. Then AOD does a welfare check on Bruce. They go to Bruce. They go back to the house. The roommates are getting freaked out because Bruce is going crazy. Bruce is destroying everything Sabella owns, including cutting up her fucking clothes. Like literally cutting up her clothes. And I guess he's like, I'm gonna, blink, he's gonna delete himself, whatever. Cops get there, they're just like, oh shit, this motherfucker's crazy. They basically, because Sabella's got evidence of bruises, and etc. She's got recordings. She's got Bruce's own testimony saying that he's going to off himself. The cops are like, yeah, well, he's going to go in for observation. From what I know, he's going to be in there a week. So he's still in there as far as we know. Well, the minute he gets out, we know he's going to fucking find a computer and start, crying and whining. Yeah. Mike and Pete, her roommates, took her to a hotel. And when they came back, he was trashing everything and threatening to set Gracie the cat on fire. And during the same time was when I was told to call the cops by Agent of Doubt. Something like that. They came in 3 squad cars. Yes, Bruce has been in jail since last Friday. Since last Friday night. That's why he has not been, littering the internets with his, complaining. And then on Carrie's stream yesterday, somehow Shanny found out about it and started defending Bruce. I'm sitting there thinking, That was smart. Yeah, Mike had hit her before that was good. You'd be surprised what people do in a fit of passion or rage. People will people will do horrible things to their own little babies. And then when they snap out of it, they're like, oh my God, what have I done? There are a lot of people who are really messed up in our society, sadly enough. But Bruce kept basically he was basically going to try to keep Sabella as a pet. She is, but Bruce went so fucking off the rails that she didn't really have time to. I mean, you can prepare for something, although I would argue if you're living with somebody if you're living with somebody and you're thinking, I'm gonna have to take this MFer out at some point, yeah, you maybe shouldn't be living with them. You shouldn't be having a relationship with them. Yeah, it's not a deal. It's not a deal. Anyway, I see Tom is I don't know who that person is. I don't think the Hawaiian shirt, the books. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be a parody of me. Ha ha ha. Funny. Anyway. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can prepare all it. This is a common problem with people. What happens is you can go to the self-defense classes and the gun ranges and do all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, when something actually happens, most people's default is it's going to de-escalate. It's not going to keep escalating. I can calm this down. I can fix it, etc. They don't want to. The fact that it's escalating so quickly, they can't really comprehend it. They don't really understand. Like it's like, yeah, it's past the point where you should have acted, and now you have to increase your own reaction. Yeah, I mean, there's people who are, I mean, here's how I'm looking at it, right? Yeah, that's psychotic. I mean, these people are horrible people. No, fuck, fuck. This building is so fucking secure. Like, what? He's gonna travel 1,000 miles to the middle of fucking nowhere? And to what? What? Crazy person straps on a diaper and drives 1,000 miles to beat up somebody who, you know, ended his ability to violently assault his wife. Yeah, yeah. Let's see how well that goes over. I am not fucking worried. Not in the least. Yeah, she's not. She's nuts. Well, the thing of it is that they're thinking, well, if he saw the video where Tim was dragging me across the street, but let's keep in mind, um, I was low T at the time. I had no weapons on me, whatever, because I was on probation, and I was told by a probation officer that if I defended myself, I would go to jail, back to prison. Yeah, so okay, whatever. And it was kind of startling. I mean, when I saw Tim, he really, I mean, he did have fucking murder in his eyes. It was kind of freaky. It was like, oh shit, this is not somebody, this is not the person that I knew. Yeah, that's very true. He only picks on women. He only picks on women. I honestly, that would take. Okay, number one, he's already got a criminal record now. The more shit he does to escalate the situation, the more future prison time he would get. Dude, that's oh my god. Anyway, that's yeah, he's in bad health. Yeah, and if the cops fucking ran his number and his oh, we see this is not your first time at the rodeo. This is not your first time at the rodeo. You're a repeat customer of our services. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can tell me later. It's nobody's business. But it does. It's probably something similar. But yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, it's like I don't think the children of the corn will take too kindly to Florida man, uh, invading their territory. So, children of the corn versus Florida man. The battle of the decade. Sorry, let me correct that. The most retarded battle of the decade. Yeah, he's a bitch. He is. He's not going to have house arrest because he doesn't have a house. He doesn't have a place to live. He's got money to rent an apartment, I'm sure, but all his dreams of buying land and whatever and a trailer or whatever, he can do that on his own, but he's not going to have a wife. Oh yeah, I mean, fat out of shape. It's amazing how fast obese, out of shape, sickly people can move when it's the last donut in the box. I mean, it's like all of a sudden they gain it's that adrenaline, it's the adrenaline. The last donut. Ah, I have to have it. Um, well, there is a restraining order now in place. Uh, he will probably have to go to court after this. I mean, he's under right now he's under observation. They might let him out and say, your trial is really depends on if she wants to, if Sabella wants to press charges, which she will, and if the state wants to press charges. I'm not sure how seriously the state of Florida or the county that they're in takes domestic violence, but um, They have plenty of evidence. I mean, he's sitting there, you know. I mean, there's plenty of evidence. Because here's how they look at self deletion. At least a lot of law enforcement, when they hear somebody say that they're going to self delete, they look at that as a homicide. They see that person as homicidal. Now they're going to do it to themselves rather than do it to somebody else, but they're still homicidal. What happens if they decide that they're not going to homicide themselves, that they're going to homicide somebody else? There's plenty of stories where somebody you know, they break up, you know, somebody breaks up with them and they go, oh, well, you know what? I'm just gonna, you know, I can't see the phrase because of YouTube, but we've all heard stories and read stories of like, you know, family of 4 found, you know, in their home. You know, not good. Yeah, lots of yeah. I mean, holy shit, you know. And I mean, he must be a pretty good big guy. Bruce must be a pretty big guy if Pete and Mike didn't really step in. And then again, you never know how violent somebody's going to get. That's part of the problem. Did you actually know that, like, in the state of Nebraska, no, I called Agent of Doubt, and then, yeah, I literally called AOD and I said, I do not know how to deal with this situation. And so he called Sabella and whatever. No, I can actually. So the way it works in Nebraska is if you're a felon, you can own a gun. You can own a gun. You have to go through some like mandatory classes or whatever, but you can own a gun for self-defense. That's not a problem. And a lot of it is their argument is, well, because people still want to go hunting and stuff like that, and that shouldn't, you know, especially if it's a nonviolent felony. You know, it's not like I held up a liquor store. Yeah. Yeah, and AOD, I mean, he just slipped into professional mode and he just was not having, he was like, fuck this, we're gonna solve this fucking problem. I think from what Sabella said, it's been building up for a while. Love the profile pic, by the way. Oh my god. What was your last one? Dude, you're awful. Oh my god, you're awful. They'll have to strap it on above the knee. Anyway. No, they can tighten those ankle monitors pretty tightly. That's not how some states see it, unfortunately. Yeah, and the thing of it is, it's like when he cut off our internet, I told AOD, I was like, he's cut off our internet, he's dead as a. And AOD made a video a couple days ago, whatever, basically saying, you know, there's degrees of kidnapping. If you keep somebody from communicating with other people, that's a degree of kidnapping. If somebody's in the car with you and they say, pull over, I want to get out, and you lock the doors and you keep driving and the child safety lock and whatever, they can't get, that's kidnapping. Just a little kidnappy, but it's still kidnappy. I know. Maybe Bruce, Blue, Darren, Von Helton can all get together and try to take my ass back to California. You know they want to. Yeah, basically. That's basically what he did. He wants to isolate. So basically make her property. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that one is. Oh, so you're saying Bruce diabetes kick up. He gets slappy scrappy. I'm gonna go turn off the air conditioner. That's fucking hilarious. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, in Nebraska, you can pretty much do a lot of things. The thing you can't do is run for office, which I think that's a big issue, but I don't know. It's just, you know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's hilarious. It fits. It fits. See, the light keeps changing as I get closer and further. It turns like this is rosy colored. This is actually better. I get closer, it gets more ashen. So I don't know what's going on. I don't want to have to rearrange my apartment, but maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. The problem is the dining room table because that thing is fucking. It's too big to put in that room. But. Yeah, Hooves, I'm not answering that because number one, this is another issue that I'm going to discuss on. Okay, yeah, not appropriate. Because first of all, here's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, right? So what I did was I made friends with a woman. I'm the kind of guy, I don't need to sleep with every woman I talk to. I know that, the peanut gallery, Darren Blues, Salami Nugget, Secular Opinion, Rev, Von Helton, J Dubs, all these other, this cavalcade of creepy, clownish, grown ass men, many of them who are hitting 60, who have the maturity of a fucking grade schooler. I mean, it's like, look, I like different kinds of women, but I do have likes and dislikes. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing of it is like Sabella's a friend. She's not in the category of, anything else. Fun's a dumbass. Anyway. I mean, I honestly think Sabella should go for G-Man. I think he'd keep her, nice and safe. Well, the problem is people are saying that kind of shit and reading stuff into it. And that's one of the reasons I didn't bother going into Secular Opinions little chat room. you know, as I wasn't going to fucking deal with it. No comment. Anyway. Yeah, he does. He likes to keep. And that's the thing. It's like I like people who I can have intellectual conversations with, and there can be emotional connection and intellectual connection and whatnot. And so it is annoying, and it's just tiring. Only because the COVID's still kicking my butt to a certain degree. I really need to be on the treadmill a lot more. I need to exercise more. But honestly, the thing of it is, it's like all these people that I've mentioned, Darren and Bruce and all these other people. They're. I mean, all this drama, I could literally turn off the internet. I could turn off YouTube. I could whatever, right? I don't even have to go. I don't even have to look at this stuff. It doesn't affect my real life in any way, shape, or form. That's the reality of the situation. Anyway. So, yeah, it doesn't affect me. It's annoying, but it's like, it's like going to the circus and then complaining that there's clowns. It's like, I go to a circus and you're like, oh, I can't stand all these fucking clowns. There's elephant shit everywhere. One of the elephant's names is Shanny, and there's a monkey riding on its back, dressed up as a clown. They're all clowns, and the elephant is shitting all over. One of the clowns is rolling around in the elephant shit. What the hell is going on, right? And just complaining, right? It's like, why are you watching it? Why are you in the tent? Why did you walk into the tent? Why did you sit down in the bleachers? It's like, you don't want to see an elephant, being ridden by a monkey that calls itself Rev. And, no, G-Man is not the monkey. G-Man's one of the clowns. He's got the push broom and he's like spreading he's like sweeping up the shit, but instead of sweeping it up, he's like spreading it everywhere. So now there's just elephant shit everywhere. Anyway. Yeah, I know some people hate Beotch, but it's just like, my point being is none of this affects me in real life. The only reason that I'm even paying attention to it is because I know it's affecting Sabella, because unfortunately she's the topic of conversation now. And I'm getting a little irritated with all these people, especially Shanny. Shanny has no fucking clue as to what's going on. Shanny herself, who is an abuser. Of course she's going to take an abuser's side. Of course she's going to. She starts talking about Happy Tabby. I'm like, this bitch knew Happy Tabby? Wait, what? Huh? What? That explains some things. All these godforsakenly morbidly obese people seem to know each other online. Why is that? Yeah, she fucking defended him. I appreciate that. I fucking hate clowns that want to punch one in the nose just to make it honk. And that's the thing. It's just like, oh my god, these people are just. It's, there's this quote. It's what small minds discuss people, mediocre minds discuss things. Great minds discuss ideas. I'm tired of discussing people. I really am. I'm just tired of it. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. Oh, and of course they're trying to make me out to be the bad guy because it's he must be a desperate, horny virgin. Believe me, if I was looking for lonely, bored housewives, there's plenty of them in this town. Plenty of them. If I had 50K and I had a nice car and a house, I'd be, believe me, I'd be very popular among the lonely, bored housewife crowd. I'd be constantly on the run from angry husbands, but oh well. Yeah, basically, she blamed her child. I hope those kids have a choice. I hope those kids say after that year. I hope CPS say to those kids, "Hey, you want to go back to Shanny, or do you want to stay in foster care?" Yeah, basically. Yep. Yeah, really fucking think about that, right? Really fucking think about that. And the thing of it is the human body is remarkably fragile. I don't think people realize how fragile it actually is. No, she doesn't want them back, but she's gonna pretend that she does because she wants pity. Anyway. You're just full of the jokes today. I'm gonna have to steal some of that material. That's what I'm gonna have to do. It's not about lulls. It's about healthy. Just because just because you might find it funny to see somebody suffering doesn't mean it's funny. This is a big issue that I have with secular opinion and a lot of these people. I know Drag has kind of gotten out of the drama circle too, and Drag, I think what happened with him was number one, he's got a kid to take care of, and he knows how vindictive the troll community can be, and how hateful and nasty. And he's got a wife and a kid, and it's like, yeah, do I really want to be around those types of people? And it's like, probably not, because they turn on each other all the time. I mean, these fuckers turn on each other at the drop of a dime. I mean, it's not, it's not unheard of. Yeah, it's just, and these people are just disgusting. I'm kind of like amazed that my last video got like 1,000 views. I'm like, what the hell? But again, I'm discussing more of an idea. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's what's gonna basically happen to Bruce. I think he's gonna piss off the wrong person. Because there's a lot of guys in prison who rob a liquor store, vandalize some property, I don't know, you uh, do all kinds of things. You're going after women and children. No, the rest of the inmates do not look upon you favorably. And here's the thing: this is a universal thing in all jails and prisons. What the other inmates do is when a new inmate comes in, they want to see your papers. Your papers. And what your papers are. So Drag he, messaged me. He says, I'm just not sure what Sabella thought when she married an insecure, virulent racist. People that have that mentality obviously have a screw loose. So why would you think that that was somewhat fit to be a partner? And see, that's the thing, though. Is a lot of it is, Sabella got married to him when she was like what, 26. So, yeah. hmm Yeah, and I will do that because they're not that interesting. Prison stories are not interesting. Uh, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, uh, the thing of it is like, yeah, when you go into a jail or a prison, the other inmates want to see your papers. Oh, what are you in for? Right? Because there's a hierarchy. Oh, you're in here for attempted murder? That's awesome. You're way up here, right? Oh, you're in for, doing things to toddlers? Yeah, you better sleep with one eye open. You beat a woman, yeah, you might want to sleep with one eye open. Yeah, just maybe, And Bruce, because Bruce is not big enough or young enough, to, he's not some hulking 25-year-old guy who's like all jacked and shit. No, no. Gets 3 or 4 guys trying to kick his butt at once. He ain't gonna fucking do very well. Anyway, that joke is just a little too risque, so I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, basically that's what that's basically what he's saying. If you think a 26-year-old has any, I mean, and you and I've and the thing of it is like I don't know why he doesn't just come in. Yeah, I mean that is a good point. That is a good point, Drag. And that's the thing. That's kind of what. And see that this is the thing. The reason that I've made this. I I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know who he's talking to though. Also, so I don't know if he's talking to other people. And I don't want to be your keeper. I don't want to be anybody's keeper. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, so he's working it from behind the scenes. I was not aware of that. Because wasn't he doing all the Shanny stuff and now Carrier's like the main person doing the Shanny stuff? So it's like Drag off in the corner going, Shanny was my cow. What? That mean old Carrie took my cow? It's okay, Drag. There's other cows. You'll have other cows. Maybe you can share the cow. Maybe you can share the cow. Want to share the cow? No, I want my own cow. Oh God. Shanny produces so much milk for the cheese. That sweet, sweet cheese. Mm. Accepted by who? The troll community? That's very true. That's those udders are pretty fucking big. You got G-Man sucking on one teat. You got Drag sucking on one teat. You got, I mean, there's teats for everybody. I don't know what everybody's fighting about, you know. Yeah, that's what I've kind of noticed. That's kind of what I've noticed. But here's the thing: if you look like it's secular opinion, secular is following a business model. He's following a business model, and if you follow that business model, you can be somewhat successful. The Geek room or whatever, they're following a business model. The problem is a lot of people are not following the business model, and that's why they're not successful. But also, it's like, I mean, you know. Oh, that's really awful, man. That's nasty. Dragonfire G-Man on the telephone burned that day. Chef Thursday asked if he could use them tricks. Yes, Chef and to carry. Yeah. All hell broke loose. Yeah, basically. So yeah, Carrie's getting more successful. Well, see, the thing that Carrie's saving grace is just that she's a good person. She has a nice personality. She has a good personality. She's a fun person to talk to. She has compassion. She's witty. You know, she's got qualities that make her, you know, a good host for the kind of content. And she knows how to keep her chat room, relatively organized. And she's got good people in there as mods. Should make the mods have all been. Yeah, they have been. I'm not even good. Tom's just being ridiculous anyway. Yeah, that's the thing with these trolls. There's no, what's the old saying? There's no honor among thieves. These people, there's no fucking loyalty. There's no loyalty. Oh, there was this scene. There's this like scene in Galaxy Quest, that old movie. I wonder if I could find it. I wonder if I can find it. Just a second. Galaxy Quest alien scene. Maybe I can find it. Because it'll. Why am I not signed in? Come on. Of course I'm signed in. What the hell? So, if you ever watched that movie Galaxy Quest, there's that scene where some of the crew, they're on that planet of like rocks or something. My YouTube is not wanting to cooperate. Drag says it's okay. I'll explain my full view on the matter in the Geek room at some point. People can be mad as they want, but it was hilarious when Shanny and Rev were having their domestic issues. But now all of a sudden it's not funny. I'm confused. I never thought that let's get it straight. Number one, I never thought it was funny that Shanny and Rev were having domestic violence issues. I don't think that shit's funny. I'm the last person. I'm not going to find that. I don't care how much I dislike somebody. I'm not going to find it funny when they're abusing each other. You know, and I'll admit, hearing people trash talk each other, that can be funny sometimes. But if people are like, actively trying to assault each other, like physically to do harm to each other, that's not fucking funny. So no, that's not fucking funny. And again, I mean, maybe we all need to be held accountable more. Uh, because the thing of it is like this troll community. Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's lol-cow blood sports, and that's what number one. That's why it's such a small community, because most people don't want to engage in it. You know, yeah. Mm. Well, at least in this group of people, you know. Yeah, Jason needs to fucking leave. If I had money in a car, I have a car, but if I had money, I would definitely go up to Pennsylvania and try to get Jason alone, try to reason with him. Because I think G-Man's too close to the issue. And he's the problem is Rev is so brainwashed. Yeah. Yeah, you had to leave. It's like that's the thing. It's like, at the end of the day, there's not that much difference between Blue and Von Helton. That's one of the reasons why Blue gets so fucking pissed off at me, because I'm just like, oh, he's Von Helton 2.0. I mean, he really is. I mean, he's just going on and on and on about, he's like, Nick should be in jail, jail, jail. And Von Helton's the same way. Von Helton is like, the trolls need to go to jail. Yeah. It's like they're the same fucking person, just in two different bodies. That's very true. I mean, the Geek Room and all them, nobody would have known about it. There might have been like a very small circle of people, like Carrie would have known about it, Corey would have known about it, but those aren't people who are going to sit there and, like fucking tell everybody everything. They're just not going to do that. But Bruce chose to broadcast it to some of the worst possible people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't like talking about this stuff. It's like the only reason I'm talking about it now is because number one, the fuck. Number one, I went ahead and this morning I looked at some of the Weirdo Wonderland stuff. And with what Shanny was saying yesterday, and it's just like I am so sick of this, because it's just like, you know, and the thing of it is they've been, a lot of these trolls have been doing this for a while now. I've had people come into my chats and be like, well, tell us why you're not interested in Sabella. And it's just like what they're looking for is me to be insulting so that Sabella gets her feelings hurt. That's what they want. That they think it's funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. You know, I they came into my chat into my stream one night, and I compared them to Legion of Doom characters that I said that they're like the Wonder Twins of retardation. The geek, Billy and Sam, they say, Wonder Tards, activate! And one of them turns into a shit stain, the other one turns into a maggot, and, it goes from there. But yeah. Yep, that's why, yeah, I mean, most people, you have the people online that are curated and who are very well curated. And the thing with it is like I have so few viewers. Like I should punch up. I should punch up. I'm sorry, Sabella. I shouldn't have said that word. And everybody's gonna be like, "What word?" She exposed herself. Anyway, so she just mentioned it to be a bitch, and she hates Sabella, but she was wrong about a lot of stuff. Yeah, and that's true. Shanny only listens to rumors and other bullshit. I think somebody in chat asked me about boxing. The thing of it is like I think that like I'll make a bold claim. Um, if I did a year of training, like serious hardcore fucking training to do boxing, I might be able to go a couple of rounds with some, people. Uh, I that is so wrong. Oh my god, that's so wrong. Oh, that's so wrong, dude. Dude. Ah, damn it, wrong one. Okay. Jesus, that's just holy cow. Holy man. Oh my god. See, I don't like to fight. I don't like to hit people. I don't like to do shit. I don't like doing it. Um oh my god. It's awful. It's fucking wow. That's some holy shit. I did not see that coming. Oh wow. Okay. Um but anyway. But see, I mean was like the only reason that I'm even here right now talking to this stuff. Yes, because I'm so cuddly. Uh-huh. Um I think if I trained like boxing, if I trained for like a year, I might be able to go a couple of rounds with one of the guys in the geek room, or who else? Who else looks like they're a pretty big guy? Secular opinion. I think he's probably got some muscle on it because I know he works at a factory. Who else am I thinking of? Anyway, but it's like you look at the YouTube hierarchy. Like I'm sitting here floating around the under 1,000, and that's not a very fun place to be. But how do I get past 1,000? How do I get past 1,000? Well, I have to punch up. I have to aim up, but I also have to aim at worthy targets. Going after the Geek Squad, they're not worthy targets because they're just, they're ridiculous. Same with Blue. Same with a lot of these people. I don't think I could do MMA. That's I. We're man, we're talking like intensive training just to do MMA. There's, and I mean, it depends on. I don't have to do MMA to deal with worse. Although with MMA, you learn pressure points and stuff like that. It's the thing of it is though, it's like the thing of it is like dude, anyway, I'm just saying that I'm not gonna feed Sabella to the wolves, but you know, I mean, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She likes calling me old, and every time she does, I'm gonna say the word. Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold off on it. I'll just, because I don't want everybody else to know it because I know everybody will abuse the privilege. No, she thinks it's funny. She's like a little kid. She's immature. She's immature, so and it's understandable. She's immature because I mean, she's been hidden away by a crazy person for the past 11 years, and is now getting a taste of freedom. So she's gonna be a little scrappy. She's gonna be a little slap happy. Oh, I should not be laughing this hard. That's horrible. Anyway. Yes, I'm so mature. I'm so mature with all my Funko Pops up there. Yeah, that's maturity. Oh my god. Anyway. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, me and my toys. My wonderful, wonderful toys. Anyway. Let's see. No, I'm not. I just think it's hilarious that, like, creeped out by what? Anyway. What? Who's this comment or my comment? I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. She's creeped out by my toys. Well, I've studied voodoo, so maybe those Funko Pops contain the souls of all my enemies. Anyway. Okay. There's actually some like fiction out there, like on TikTok and other stuff, like on Reddit, where it's like this woman invites this guy over. And the story is, sometimes it's a woman inviting a man over, sometimes it's a man inviting a woman over. Usually it's a woman inviting a man over. That's funny. Anyway. Yeah, just if anybody says weird shit, just feel free to time them out. I'm not gonna play. We're not gonna. Yeah, enough with that shit. I'm tired of it. Everybody's tired of it. Uh, you know, you get timed out twice, and if you do it a third time, you're fucking gone. I'm not gonna tolerate it. You know. Okay. No, I know. I'm just putting that out there because it's just like I'm just kind of fed up with a lot of the nonsense. But the thing of it is it's also like when I was talking about becoming an addictions counselor, these same people who are saying this kind of weird shit about me and Sabella, when I said I'm going to become an addictions counselor, their thing was, oh, he wants access to vulnerable women. Oh, he wants access to the. It's like no, it's it's just I'm not going to tolerate it. There's other things I can do. There's better ways of like I again, a lot of it is, there's people who I need to just stop replying to and responding to. Yeah, like a couple of years ago, I was making videos on addiction counseling and stuff like that, and all the haters is like, oh, he just wants to blah blah blah, right? Like, oh, he's looking for vulnerable women. No, not looking for vulnerable anybody. I'm looking to help people. I'm looking to make the world a better place. And the thing of it is, like, this is what's really frustrating. There's so many of these trolls and these haters, and it's like they're nihilistic, they're sadistic, they're horrible people. And a lot of it is, I think I need to just like change up how I do things on my channel. I also need to have other sites other than YouTube that I upload to. The thing of it is, the way I'm looking at it is, oh, it's going to take so much time to do all this stuff. And it's like, well, no, not necessarily. But also, if I focus on the real estate, which I need to be doing instead this whole fucking week I've been focused on this drama, and I haven't done shit in regards to the real estate stuff. And I do the real estate stuff. I make one assignment fee, and that covers any number of bills for a year. I mean, literally, like $10,000. That's for a year. That's car insurance, phone. What else? Internet. That's pretty much all my bills for the rest of the year. And instead, I'm like dealing with this stuff, and I'm doing it because it's like, I'm not gonna emotionally abandon Sabella. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that type of person. But it's like I've got to get my shit together. Yeah, I know, and it's like I need to write a book. There's so much shit that I know I need to do, and it's like I got to get over the fucking YouTube shit. Yeah, exactly. They want me to be one of them, and I'm just not. I'm not one of them. I'm not cut out to be one of them. I have too much empathy, and I have too strong a sense of justice. They don't like that. Wonder why. Like I was at that bookstore. I went to Barnes and Nobles in Lincoln. Hung around there for like an hour. And I was like looking at a lot of different books, and I'm just like, there's nothing in these books that is like profound. It's all marketing, basically. It's marketing. it's knowing your audience, and it's basically none of it's just marketing. That's really it is. Well, and I know YT Lil's Theater was saying, don't be a hero, be an anti-hero. Well, the thing of it is I mean, it kind of depends on the society. Definitely when it comes to the troll society, they don't like it when people get saved, right? Because, let me see if I can find that. Little monster scene. Monster scene. Where is it? Oh, this. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. I'm gonna show you this. This is like fucked up. Just a second. I gotta get past this commercial. Then I'll show it to you. No, it's fine. Yeah, the thing of it is like I had so much therapy, and it's like, at the end of the day, I just need to actually do things. I need to be more, okay, so we're all seeing that. This is what most trolls did. Imagine that the Galaxy Quest characters are just a random person on the internet. They're a random person on the YouTube, and then they come across the Lulz Cow troll community. Just oh look, a little troll. See, there go the YouTubers. They're like, what is this? What is this interesting little?
They look like little children.
They look like little children. There they are. There's Dragonaut. There's Secular Opinion. There's G-Man. There's another one. There's another one.
Could they be the miners?
They're so primitive.
Sure.
They're so stupid.
They're like 3 years old.
They look like retards.
Miners, not miners.
You lost me.
I don't like this.
I don't like this at all.
The second
There they come. There they come. Drinking all the Lulz milk. And here's what the trolls do to their fellow trolls. Oh my, a poor little troll. He's injured, and he's going to his other trolls. No, woman, stop.
Watch the show. We're to help the little hurt one.
I'm so sick of being right.
Yeah, that's that's what the trolls do to each other. They see a little bit of weakness, and then they go in for the kill. That's the one on welfare. That's what they fucking do to each other. They'll be all joining in on the attack, and then the next day they find something about another one of them, and it's like, yeah, that's all they fucking do. All they fucking do is turn on each other. I am not worried about it. I don't care. High testosterone is not the measure of a man, but it does help. So. I'm gonna go in a few minutes just because I have it's like 9 o'clock here almost. I'm gonna do other stuff. I really do want to fucking rearrange my fucking apartment. I'm not gonna block Billy. No, we're not discussing that topic. We're not discussing vegetables. We're not discussing vegetables. Even though Bruce might be becoming one because of his diabetes. Anyway. I don't know who she's talking to. Who are you talking to, Sabella? I can't fucking see him. I'm not seeing who you're talking to. What the fuck? I can't see who you're talking to. That sucks. I lost that. Anyway. Okay, I did not. I think I saw. Was he the tatted tech? Is that the. No, it wasn't tatted tech, was he? I did not see Billy, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with Billy. Let's see if I can see him on my channel. Come on, stop the pause this or something. Anyway. No, I couldn't see him there either. Oh yeah, okay. That was the tatted tech. Okay. Okay. You know, if Billy would just, well, you don't have to unban him. Don't unban him. Keep him banned. I don't give a. These people are just fucking crazy. Yeah, I banned him too. So I'm tired of him. You banned Billy, but you didn't grow a neck. I have a neck. I have a very long, beautiful neck. All the sexy lady vampires want my neck. They're like, Nicholas, you have such a sexy neck. When will you let us bite it? And I'm like, not yet, Jeanette. Not yet. Other sexy lady vampire. I'm just, I've got all the sexy lady vampires. They look at my neck and they're just like, oh, yeah. Oh, you know he will. You know he will. You know he will. I can't talk about vampires. Okay, fine. Fine. I won't talk about vampires. Well, no, because Billy doesn't have a neck. Sam and Billy don't have necks. They walk around going, my salts and powders, my eggs. There's multiple vampire shows, so anyway. Oh, the Jeanette, that's what threw you off. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's such an old vampire show that nobody's gonna know what we're talking about. That's true. Anyway, anyhow, what are we at? We're at like 15 watching, 2 likes. That's good. Anyway. Boy, Annie's like special class doesn't say much. Okay. Anyway, I think we've covered the topic. So basically, just to reiterate, me and Sabella are just friends. I'm there to provide emotional and intellectual support for her as she recovers from the issue of domestic violence that was put upon her by Bruce, who is still in jail and is probably going to be in jail for a while because God only knows how much of a dumbass he's being in jail. I'm not commenting on that joke, Hooves. So anyway, planes, trains, and automobiles. Anyway. Thomas the Tank Engine. I give him nightmares. Anyway. Thomas the Tank Engine. Giving him nightmares. I really do want to fucking rearrange this goddamn apartment. Because there's way more sunlight in that fucking other room. I'm not pinning that. I already pinned one of your silly jokes. What do we, let's see. Live chat. Let's see if I can. Okay, I pinned it. Anyway. I'm not pinning it, Evs. Because you're being somewhat anti-Semitic. And I'm not picking on Billy and Sam because of their bloodline. I'm picking on them because they're horrible people. Anyway. Oh my God. Anyway. See how mean she is to me, guys? Anyway, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, just do it. Just do it. Sabella Shepherd, sponsored by Nike. Anyway. Just do it. No, I know I'm not sad or anything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kind of like running out of steam because I don't know what else to say about the subject other than Bruce is a dumbass, but we already know this. Anyway. If Carrie comes on, we can watch her, but I think I've been on for an hour and a half. So, I'm really glad that I kind of got this cleared up. And I am going to be focusing on more interesting subjects because I'm tired of talking about the drama, really. And it's not getting me any more viewers. It's really not. Nobody cares about this stuff, honestly, except a very small, tiny group of people. And so next video I do, it's going to be about, I don't know if I should go for like the news response type stuff or whatever, but it's I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to work on figuring out what I'm going to be doing for, because what is it? The rest of this month and next month as far as no news. Okay. Esoteric. Yeah, but I don't know how many people I can get with esoteric. Craig. Anyway. I don't know. I'd like to discuss ideas, but anyway, I'm not going to be doing that because that would require me spending money that I don't have. But yeah. I am looking forward to seeing what yeah, and that's the thing. I need to look at how well those other channels are doing. I was thinking, like, with the esoteric stuff, the thing of it is, though, it's like what I would need to do is I need to basically just write a book on esoterica. Have a web. There's I've been watching some of these creator channels of how to create content for YouTube and whatnot. And a lot of these people do not make that much money on YouTube, but what they make their money from are ads, or not ads, but books and courses. I could create a course. The problem is Kajabi is pretty fucking expensive. So the best thing I could probably do is just basically focus on the real estate stuff. But also focusing on the real estate stuff, I don't want to have to like I don't want to have to spend like, I mean, this whole week has been basically me focusing on helping Sabella kind of get, her feet under her to get on solid ground so she can kind of get some stuff taken care of that she needs to. And I'm fine with doing that. I have no problem with doing that. I'm just kind of tired of the slander and the garbage that Shanny, Rev, the Geek Room, and other people have been spewing. Because I know none of these people will actually, have a conversation with me face to face. In fact, I went to Shanny's room, the Losers Club, and they blocked me immediately. So it tells you, where their mind is at. Yeah. Anyway, Frank, I need to get some more coffee. So I will talk to y'all later, and have a great day. Bye.